The Peachtree is more than a race.
Frank Lewis loves everything about running down Peachtree Road.
I enjoy just dancing in the sprays, selecting something patriotic to wear on July 4th.
He knows every hill.
Listening to the people who keep telling me, oh, this is the last hill, this is the last hill. But I know the course and I know it's not the last hill, you know, and I enjoy that too.
He's had 20 years to memorize every turn.
That turn at 10th Street, when I know it's downhill from here into the park, tells me that you did it again, Frank, you did it again.
Last year, he was ready to do it all again. Until this.
On June 28th, 6 days before the race, I came home and found our house burned down. And my neighbor, Mike, met me as I was walking up to the house, said, "She's gone, Frank." I said, "Gigi?" He said, "She's gone."
Gigi was his wife of 49 years. She died in the fire that also took his home.
At that time, I wasn't thinking Peachtree Road Race. I was numb.
Gigi had been sick, suffering seizures and an autoimmune disease that made them hard to control.
Illness was taking her away. We were prepared for losing her. We just wasn't prepared for the tragedy.
In the days immediately after, as Frank was dealing with his new reality, contacting insurance and Social Security, his friends were calling the Atlanta Track Club.
People who know me well know that on July 4th I run the Peachtree Road Race, and they're determined that I was going to run that race.
There was only one problem.
The bib that I needed to run with was burnt up. This was 2016.
So were his 20 years of t-shirts.
2013.
Now tattered and torn.
98 is definitely damaged.
Recovered by a good friend who knew how much they meant.
I'm not going to get rid of them.
When the Atlanta Track Club got word of Frank's story, they told him to come to the expo.
And they treated us like celebrities. I mean, when we mentioned my name, suddenly I became a special runner. And they had that bib number, and I went to the race.
Wearing the stars and stripes and a big ol' smile, Frank ran away from his nightmare for at least a few miles that day.
That was catharsis for me, just to be there running it at that time rather than sitting at home feeling sorry for myself and trying to watch it on television. Not only that, it was my 20th Peachtree Road Race, so I had to run it.
This year, he's been training 3 days a week, but he doesn't train at his new apartment complex. Instead, he drives here, about 2 miles away, to his old neighborhood, where he runs past old friends and his old house.
The neighbors treat me like a rock star when they see me running here.
The neighborhood loop is exactly 1 kilometer, with ups and downs just like the race he plans to finish for a 21st time.
Downhill's a piece of cake.
An old tradition with new meaning, and lucky for him, a brand new t-shirt.